It is currently a Sunday morning and I thought that I would film a few videos for you guys while I am enjoying some quiet time. I think I'm going to do a fall look today, and I'm going to tell you all about my week because I saw some amazing things. And I think I'm going to lay off Instagram quite a bit and just focus more on YouTube, creating content for YouTube. I will obviously post on Instagram when I create a new video, but I think the focus will just be making stuff on YouTube. I am going to do a beautiful fall look today, and if you are interested in how that is going, then just keep watching. I'm going to go ahead and prime my skin. I'm going to use the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer. This really is just like what it says, an illuminating primer. It doesn't really do anything for the longevity of my makeup, but it does give me a good base for a good glow. Aside from that, I'm going to spritz my skin with a little Fix Plus, and then we are going to start on the eyes. Okay. So I just want to tell you guys about the week I had. I posted my first YouTube video since my break, and if you don't know, I work at Paychex full-time as a data specialist. That is my full-time job. I'm 24 years old. I have a full-time job. I do not plan to ever be YouTube full-time. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but it's not really something that I am aiming for as a career goal, and I'm okay with that. So I went to this employee meeting on Thursday, and I got to see this incredible speaker named Eric Weineman. He is the guy who climbed Mount Everest blind, the first man to ever summit Mount Everest as a blind man. Yeah, that's super inspirational. It made me feel like a total piece of crap, and I very quickly realized that that was not the intention. Like, normally these people are meant to inspire. If someone with a huge life disability can summit Mount Everest, then so can I. But when it comes down to it, climbing Mount Everest isn't what I want to do. So I was like, yeah, you climb Mount Everest, blah blah blah. But then I really started to think about it, and I'm just going to set my eyes with some Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. So anyway, as he was talking, I began to realize that it's not necessarily just about overcoming the barriers. It's about what kind of person that you are and what kind of person that you want to be. And that there are 3 different types of people. There are the quitters, which he said was self-explanatory, the campers, and the climbers. The campers are the people who stay in safe spaces because it's comfortable, it's safe, it's what they know. And I think that I fell under the category of camper / quitter. I don't want to say that I quit YouTube. I don't want to say that I quit my dream of being on YouTube. I don't want to be famous. That's not my dream at all. But I felt like I gave up on myself. And through this guy, Eric Weineman, I realized that I just wanted to live a life of purpose. I spend too much time at home watching TV when I should be out living my life or making videos. And I should be a climber. I should be a fighter. I should be pushing for the next step, even if it isn't my dream. I don't want the hardest thing or greatest thing I ever accomplished to be just making videos every week. I want to make good videos every week. I want to travel the world. I want to live a life with purpose. And I just thought that was really great. I should stop seeing my anxiety as a barrier and more like a pathway. And I really need to be a climber and not a camper and begin living a life of purpose. Look at my cat. Can you see him? He's right there. He's so cute. So I just really wanted to share that with you guys, and if you were struggling at all with this week and needed some words of wisdom and encouragement, remember what kind of life you want to live and what kind of person that you want to be. So let's get into the makeup. I want to do something crazy. Do something crazy. That party last night was awfully crazy. I wish we taped it. I think I'm going to use the Colourpop Yes Please palette and the Jaclyn Hill palette because these are both very wonderful fall palettes. I'm sorry that my bed is a mess. This isn't typically where I film, but I like it, and I think that if I do continue to keep filming here, that I need to make my bed not look like crap. Because I like this little setup I have going over here, but over here, not so much. So I think I need to clean that up. But that's for another day. We're just going to keep filming. I'm just going to start by building up my crease. And I'm going to mix these two shades right off the bat and just go to town. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer buying brush sets from BH Cosmetics over buying single brushes from Morphe. This is the Rose Quartz brush set by BH Cosmetics, and I find it very comparable in quality, and you get like 11 brushes I think for like 20 bucks, and you're not gonna get 11 brushes from Morphe for 20 bucks. You just ain't. Some BH Cosmetics brush sets are hit and miss, but the ones that they've been launching lately, oh la la, I highly recommend. I got the Lavish Elegance one, and I do love that set quite a bit. I have the Sculpt and Blend one set, which some of the brushes are hit and miss, but most of them are good. The Rose Quartz set and the Smokey Essentials eye set, which I use those brushes all the time. They're just so much cheaper than Morphe, and I know everyone is like up Morphe's butt. Everyone loves Morphe, but you know what, I just like, I have some of their brushes and I like them, but I can just get more for my money and just as good brushes from BH Cosmetics. I took this brown shade, this cocoa brown shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I am just going to town in the crease. So now I'm gonna go in with this deeper chocolate shade, and I'm going to build up directly in the crease. I think I'm gonna cut the crease actually. I'm feeling it. I haven't done a good old cut crease in a while. Another thing that I think I want to mention from the Eric Weineman talk that I was at is building your rope team. I thought that was very profound. It's a great analogy for when he climbed Mount Everest. When you're climbing a peak like that, you're all roped together. So if one of your climbers falls, it is in your best interest to catch that climber, or you are also gonna fall. So that person is, your rope team is gonna be looking out for you, and you're gonna be looking out for your rope team. And I thought that was really important because you are as strong as your network of people who support you. And when they know that you have their back and they have your back, there's no better feeling. And when you fall, when you fail, it's in their best interest to pick you up because you're gonna do the same for them. And having a network of people that mean that much to you, where you're willing to save their life and they're willing to save yours, there's nothing more valuable. So having a good rope team is crucial to anyone's success. Okay, let's cut this crease. I'm going to use my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I think I'm going to start with this dramatic AF wing. I'm going to go in with this black eyeshadow. Okay, so just real quick, I am going to take that black eyeshadow in the Jaclyn Hill palette and then just really build it up where I carved out that wing with the brown eyeshadow and just slowly bring it into the inner third of the eye. Deep purpley brown shade. And begin building that where the black ends. Okay, so now for the very center of the eye, I want to go in this deep chocolate brown. And just patty pat pat. So then what I'm gonna do is take this bright orange color and then put that right on top because I want to warm this up quite a bit. And now I want to make that orange a little more red. So I'm gonna go into my Colourpop Yes Please palette and just grab this. Now, I really want to use this yellow. So I think I'm going to bring this yellow right in the inner corner of the eye. Oh yeah, I really like that. Okay. Okay, it's time for some cleanup. So I got rid of a lot of foundations that just, you know, were old or I didn't use, weren't my shade. Turns out that was most of my foundation collection, so now I feel like I am really limited in my foundation choices even though I never used them. Well, so I'm using the L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Pro Glow. This is in the shade 202. This is, I feel like this is the right shade for me. It's just not the right undertone. I think it just needs to be a little more yellow because it matches my body mostly, but my body is yellow. See, I definitely think it needs to be a little more yellow. Oh well, we gonna make it work. Alright, we're just going to use our NARS Radiate Creamy Concealer to highlight underneath the eyes. And then we're going to blend that out with the same brush we used for our foundation. And let's bronze. Actually, let's set our under eye. And again, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. So, alright, now let's bronze. Now this, I don't like that they don't have the names on these. You like essentially only have the name if you kept the carton, which I didn't, because why would I do that? I saw that Kathleen Lights took the stickers off the unicartons and stuck it to the actual compacts themselves, and I was like, that's genius. Why didn't I think of that? But those cartons are long gone. I think this is in the shade Private Party, which is the shade that Kathleen Lights uses, and I'm like, I got it first. Nah, I don't care. Hi, so my camera stopped recording. All I did was add the yellow liner in the lash line, did my brows, and now I'm adding mascara, doing my lower lash line, and I added lashes. All of my eyes and skin are done. It's finally time for lips. I'm going to use my favorite Kylie lip kit of all time, Pumpkin. Honestly, this is probably my favorite liquid lipstick of all time. Okay, that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If not for the makeup, I hope you enjoyed the words of encouragement that I was able to pass on by going to Eric Weinemann's talk through paychecks to my employer. And, you know, I just really hope you guys have a great week, and you know, keep on keeping on. Just think about who your rope team is and what kind of person you want to be and how you're going to get there, and how you're going to turn your barriers into pathways. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, or leave me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.